Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot. Weber can't hit.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play. And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Pick up by Hill. Hawkins, a screen on Lee. Now, here's Decker. He's covered closely. Count the bucket.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a... height advantage and expect to contest it.
Weber against Hill. And Weber throws it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Lee kicks to Oubre. Back to Lee. There's a good screen. Feeds it to Gaines. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Decker. And it's Evans in a power forward position. Lee against Hawkins. Gains the pass to Lee. Terry dishes to Oubre. The jump hook. The shot is good off the backboard.
He clearly had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop. Nice play.
And there's the feed to Decker. Pick up by Hill. Decker with it. Now defended by Oubre. Hill kicks to Decker. Lets it go from deep, and it's Hill. That time the assist by Kaminsky. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there. Kansas trails by 3. Lee kicks to Oubre. Weber against Hill. Terry the pass to Gaines. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Oubre dishes to Weber. Drains it from beyond the arc. Weber's got... Seven points in the game.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a four-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before.
We got to be more physical on defense.
High school.
They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
A platoon swap here for Kansas. And the Badgers with some changes. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
Weber, he's in at shooting guard. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for the Badgers, they've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at power forward. And for Kansas, Weber in at shooting guard. And it's Lee in at the point guard position. Hill kicks to Decker. Good, the assist goes to Hill. 6 points for Sam Decker.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Weber with it. He has 7. Terry setting the pick for Freak. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Fires for 3. Decker with the rebound. Wisconsin trails by 8. Evans passes to Hawkins. On the wing, Hill, covered by Lee. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Hill has the open look. Again, missing Hill.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Now here's Decker. He's got 6. Hill kicks to Hawkins. Hill drives in, passes it to Hawkins. He feeds it to Evans. There's the dish to Decker. Kaminsky the pass to Decker. Here's Hawkins. And again, it's the Badgers missing.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jayhawks?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
And Gaines drops them both. Hawkins checked in for Wisconsin. Walker comes in for Peyton. Wisconsin trails by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jayhawks.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Dawkins, and it's Gibson in at the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
From 15 feet away, kept alive. Back to Weber. Fades back. The Badgers pull it in.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Count that one.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
They set the pick. From deep. No good. And so the Jayhawks take the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, now you see it paying off at this very moment.
There's been a ton of sacrifice along the way. I mean, from the kids and their parents and support staff. I mean, they've brought this school to the top of the college basketball world right now.
Well, it's been a blast to be with you guys and our great fans all tournament long. On behalf of the entire 2K sports team and this crew in particular, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
You bet's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time. I work with